Hello guys, and welcome to another episode here in Osiris with me, Vedagavia. Hope you're alright. I do hope you are alright. Personally, apart from my foot issue that I touched upon last time, I'm fine, and also apart from the fact that this creeper just blew up half my wall. Yes, that's the thing. Yeah. Other than that, I'm fine and dandy, and I have been very busy. And I will show you some of that. Just gonna try and fix this first, and tell you a little bit about what we're aiming to do today. So last time we found beetroot. We're not gonna do the beetroot farm today because I want to do the wheat farm. So we're gonna start with that, or at least get started on the wheat farm. We'll see how far we can get. And then we're going to do some other bits as well. We're going to go to the spawn point and where are they? That's gonna be there, yeah. Well, on the plus side, I now have a very big entrance to my tree farm. Yeah, we're gonna go to spawn and we're gonna do some bits there. I've also been working a bit on planning at least the Nether hub and some stuff like that I want to show off. And so, yeah, we best get started. Oh, but first things first, I don't know if you have noticed, I'm sure you have, this base has been floating. It's been floating because I built a platform to house it in between some hills, but now I have done a big job of fixing that, at least the basis of it. So if we walk around here, we can now see that it is no longer floating. I've done some, what I think is some interesting rock formations here, and they look alright. I think they look alright. I'm gonna add some sand to sort of smooth it out a bit, but I especially like this thing here actually, where it sort of goes, the rock goes underneath the base. It looks, I mean, it doesn't look realistic, I guess. It's kind of fantasy-y, but that's alright. That's alright. We go for fantasy as well. I've done that on all sides of the base. So we're gonna go around here. And then I've also started thinking about how to enter and exit the base, at least in some of the directions. So you can see the half-finished tower there. We're gonna finish that soon and build the other ones as well, but it's gonna have to wait a little bit. Yeah, this is all fabricated terrain. And here we got the beginnings anyways of a staircase that will be the de facto main entrance really to the base. It's not finished, but it's a temporary thing. This is sort of the shape it's gonna take. It's quite pompous and big, and I like it, and it feels good to walk up here, you know. Nice wide staircase, not too slopey, and then you enter through these massive gates and you come into these farms here. And then we're gonna have statues on top here and stuff like that. So it's gonna be great. And also there's gonna be alcoves in this wall that we're gonna add some more decorations to. But anyway, I thought I'd show you this as well. We started with, I think it was 4 seeds, possibly, or 3. Now we have an entire field. Yes, sirree. I've been a little bit busy. It's not automated, like I said. It's fine. We're gonna fix it later. Potato farm is working fine. Carrot farm is working fine. I've taken down these temporary things that I had all over the place, and I've tidied up the wall. And and I've finished that section of the wall as well. So that's alright. I've tidied up this wall as well, sort of the ends of it. And here on this side, we're gonna have some quite fat and low towers leading to an archway. And then I've added a steep stairway here down into the valley of the oasis. So all this is going to become greenery on account of that half-finished aqueduct, and which we're also going to go back to and finish fairly soon. So that's a lot of fairly soons here. But what we're going to look at now is what we started doing at the end of last episode, which is the wheat farm. And the wheat farm is, yes, this is what it looks like. I've cleared it out, I've lowered the floor 1. So this is where the rails are going to go. And then this is where, possibly roughly here is where one of the drops is going to be. I've redecided, by the way, the railway is not going to go up. above, and then down again. It's gonna just basically be on this at this level at all times, and then I'm gonna just put hoppers in some places underneath it to just suck the items down, and then they're gonna go down here into into a little stream, the same as on the other farms. But obviously the tricky bit is, how do you make a railway that will cover all of these squares and, you know, stuff. So that's, I'm gonna start fiddling with that a bit and then show you some progress. Yeah, this is the sort of troubles I'm gonna run into here, yeah? I've now laid this out all around in a circle around the outer perimeter of this thing, right? But that's not good. It's gonna have to be a circular track, so it's gonna have to go round and round in circles. However, it can't do this, because this way it'll only go round and round, and obviously that's not good. That is no good. Gonna have to give this some thought. I think I might. Oh, and this is gonna be another issue actually. When it goes around, it'll be hindered by these corner blocks. So I'm gonna have to take all those out, like that. That's gonna have to be, yeah, there can be a torch or something there, that's fine. But yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go into a creative world and do some little thinking about this, because this is gonna be a tricky one to figure out. I have a feeling. And that is this is gonna be tricky. Now, what I did think about for powering this is we're gonna have some blocks filled with water, obviously, for the wheat, and I thought that the bottom of that could be the redstone blocks, because then obviously we can just have rails going on all four sides like this, and then obviously it can be connected in different ways, but it can be obviously made into a circle like this, or you can do something else. I mean, if we have this going off like, let's say, on 3 sides, we can do more powered rails on these 2 sides here, so to get it some more speed before we then turn around or something like that. So yeah, but yeah, this is going to be a little bit of a brainy one. So I'm going to have to think this through in a creative world, and hopefully I can come up with a better solution. Even if I can't cover all of the available surface, hopefully I can get it so that it covers pretty much all of it. So we're here in my creative world, and the minecart is derping around a bit. It seems to do that whenever I load this. Actually, I've had to relog a couple of times here. It's now quite a lot later, and this took me quite a while to figure out. But look at it go. I mean, it looks kind of like a brain, just when you think about it. But it does seem to work. I've had this running now for quite a while at one point, and it worked fine. Kept running and running, although it does look really funny. What are you doing, minecart? Why are you derping around? It is derping around while the world is loading, by the way. But obviously you can see a repetition of patterns here. What my plan was, I tried several different things here before I figured this one out. And the only blocks that aren't covered are the ones, the redstone ones are supposed to not be covered, because that's where the water is going to be. But the only ones that aren't covered apart from that are the 4 in the middle, sorry, 5 in the middle. So it's the center one where there are lights, where there's glowstone. So it's the center one, and then there's 4 more blocks a little bit further out. And as you can see, I've added 4 lots of hoppers to collect the stuff. But my general strategy for this was basically to divide this thing into 4 sections and do each section as one thing, and then have an entrance and an exit at the edge of each section. And so that's what I've done. So basically, let's see, I can explain myself a little bit. There is an entrance to this section and an exit to this section here. and then it goes in here, and then it goes around, and then just makes a little brainy thing, and then it goes into this place where there is an entrance and an exit. There's an entrance here, and there's an exit up here. And so yeah, okay, so actually what it ends up with is each of the corners is a section, and each of the middle bits is a section, and then the middle bit is another section. Reason why these can't be covered, by the way, is because we have knickknacks here, which basically make it so that I would have to make a one wide turn, and you can't do that on mine tracks. You have to always have a two wide turn, otherwise it'll just basically turn back on itself. Yeah, so that's what's going on here. That is what's going on here. I'm quite pleased with this, and it looks pretty cool. I wish I could show it actually in the farm, but this is all going to be covered. Yeah, so now I have the interesting task of actually trying to recreate this in Osiris. So I'm going to start with that, and then we will be back with some Yep, this is going to take a while, but I've been at it a little while now, and I think I've placed all the redstone blocks and all the hoppers that I'm going to place. I know that in my creative world I had another hopper array, but I think it'll be all right with just these three. It should be fine, in fact. And yeah, I think these blocks here are correctly placed. They're going to have water above them later on, and these here are just to help out with the power, because I'm a bit skeptical to doing this on a server. I know there's going to be lag and stuff like that, and chunks are going to be loaded and unloaded and stuff like that. So it's better to have too much power rather than too little. And but this really has depleted my redstone stock, so I might have to do some mining in a bit. But we have enough for now. So I have taken a screenshot of my creative build, and I have that next to me, and I'm trying to sort of start laying out the tracks. And basically the idea, I think, is there's one side that is different, and it's this one over here, and that is because from here on along these two lines we're gonna go into the middle. So apart from that, we have redstone or powered rails, I should say, along the edges here to give it a initial boost, and then it's crawling around here, and you know, we're gonna have as many of these power rails as we can. So basically, as soon as there's a block of redstone or it's connected and it's not turning, we're gonna have the redstone rails. But so if you know, as you can see along the diagonal, we can't have them. So this is going to be probably the place where it's going to go slowest. Yeah, so once I'm done with these, with one section, I will show you that, and then just repeat it basically. And then at the end we have some other bits to do, so we have to take these blocks out and some stuff like that. But I think we're off to a great start. As you can see here, these blocks needs to go, otherwise it just slows down way too much. But I think we have the first little section done here. So I'm just going to take these out, and then I'm going to demonstrate it to you again. Yeah, I think it's going well. You know, as well as these things can go. Let's try that. What did happen? What did happen to my minecart? Right, here we go. A lot better. It's coming back. Ah, that's way too slow. Yes, I'm going to demonstrate this to you, and it's going to fail. I don't know. Might have to tune this for server purposes a little bit more. Sacrifice some more of my redstone, maybe. I mean, there are places I could put powered rails, such as here, and here, and here. Yeah, I mean, I can fix it. It's a good thing I test it now then. Right, doing some more testing. Be back in a bit. Okay, I've made exactly 0 changes, and I've realized that I'm a dummy. Because obviously I need to have a hopper minecart. And hopper minecarts go a lot faster on tracks than normal minecarts, because they are heavier. They go, I think, the same speed as a normal minecart with a player in it, or an entity in it. So here we go. It's going fairly quick, and it's nice. Alright, that's awesome. Awesome it is. So, we're gonna do the next bit, which is going to be, I think, this middle bit here, and then continue on all around here, and I'll bring you back when we get to the middle bit. Yeah, we're prodding along nicely here. We've done almost done the corners here, and then we're gonna do the middle bits. And yeah, I think Refi the llama is on her way over, so we'll see how she does. Sorry, we'll see what she thinks of this. I'm sure she will try and shoot me. It's customary. I might have shot her a couple of times, as you might or might not have seen. So we'll see. But yeah, she seems to be doing well, so you'll be glad to know. Okay, this is gonna connect needlessly unless I do something about it. Man, this thing is resource heavy. I mean, come on. I need more iron. And that's another thing we're gonna try and fix next time, because the iron farm is still, yeah, slightly broken, you might say. So, yeah, we'll get back to that one. So now, I think this is going to connect down here. Maybe. I'm gonna have to peek, and then we'll see. I don't have a bow on me. This is a mistake when Refi the llama is coming to visit me, so I might have to fix that first. Where is she? That was a farmer. That's a farmer. I'm nervous now. Okay, I think I might need to go and get myself a bow. I told you, the second I'm trying to get a bow, she's here. She's just trying to kill me. Oh, now she's giving me flowers. Oh. Yep, there we go. Refi the llama, guys. Hey! And she's in diamond armor as well. Ridiculous. There's no way I can keep up with that. I don't have a bow. I give up. She is obviously overgearing me. Hey. There you go, have some chicken. Yes, where were we at? Alright, so we have this rail going on. And yes, iron. I need more iron. Yeah, I need more iron. Definitely. And thankfully I do have more iron. So we're gonna be able to sort this out. Okay, anyway, I need to talk a bit to Refi the llama and finish building this track, and then we shall try it out. Whee! And it's done. It's actually done. Yeah, I'm really pleased with this. Oops. Minecart is going really quickly, and I can't see really any problems with it being on a server or anything like that. It's going to be great, I think. I don't think we're gonna have any problems with it, and it's working very well in general. And yeah, Refi the llama has gone to her base, and I am going to, I think, leave this like this for the moment, and I'm going to go back to spawn as well, and I'm gonna show you some stuff in the Nether that I've been up to, and also some stuff at the spawn, and then we're gonna see what we end up doing over there. We might build a little thing. Or something like that. Oh, and the rest of this farm I'm gonna probably finish off camera because it's quite uninteresting and we've pretty much seen it before. So here we are in the Nether. We're at Y119. So we're far up in the roof or ceiling or whichever it is, and this way lies our base. Now this crafting bench represents what is going to be the center of our Nether hub, because basically underneath it there is a wooden plank. Oh, and if we go down these very crude stairs. I mean, I have not finished a thing here design-wise yet, so sorry about the head bobbing here. But if we go down here, we will see another plank. Because the portals to spawn are very close to the lava level, which is fine by me. I mean, we have quite a nice view, because that means that we have this whole vertical space to play with. Yeah, so this is the other plank. And way up above there is where that crafting bench is. And so this is going to be the center of our sort of Nether hub thing. And this here leads to spawn. Now, what I've also done is I've rejigged all these portals so they are now exactly placed. And that means that just a couple of blocks over here we can get to the eastern square. And I've just encased this thing in cobblestone for now so that nobody blows it up. But for now we're going to go and try this portal out. And it should put us on the east end of the island. And that is great stuff because that will make island travel quicker. Oh, and I'm rubber banding like there's no tomorrow. Yeah, so like you can see, it's just tower here in the open for now. It's going to have a little building, portal building around it. This is going to be the eastern square. Here is where Refi the Llama is building a parkour, or was building anyway. I think she has given up because I think she got tired of it. I think she is also working on her base at the moment, so we're going to go up and disturb her. But first we're gonna plant these saplings for her benefit. So, and we're gonna not sort that Enderman hole out. Yeah, this was a while ago we built this, and I think she has expanded it. Food chest. She has 16 chicken. Let's give her some more. There she is. And I think she's building something underground. Checkerboard pattern. Very nice indeed. Excellent stuff. Yeah. Right, so that was Refi the Llama's house. And we have been busy in other ways as well here in the base. Refiner's Fire has been on as well. And we have worked on her house. Her tower that is over there is not loading at the moment. That's because I have a rubbish computer still. We're gonna sort it out, but that hasn't been done yet. So we're gonna go over here and have a peek at that. And yes, before you ask, I am going to install another portal over here at the northern square, as we say. You'll see. We'll see some nice graphical glitches now. Oh no, it's actually... Yes. Here we go. Yay! Oh. Yay! Yep. Yeah, we built a bit more on this tower, and I think it's starting to look great. We sorted out a path. We built a little bridge. And we built a ceiling, or a roof, or both. Which you can't really see from in here, but I'm going to show you anyway, and then we can see it from afar once the game decides to load. Oh, she even has a complimentary crafting bench up there still. Yeah, so it's a nice, very pointy. She has two crafting benches. Oh, she's rolling in it. yeah, very pointed roof, and it looks great from a distance. Although, yeah, it's not done by any means, obviously, in here, but it does look pretty darn cool. I've even added some decorations like fences and stuff. Yeah, I like it. It's cool. Yeah, so over here by those birch trees is where we're gonna have the other portal. I can't really get a good view from this close. And then there's woods. Yep, I like it. I don't actually remember if I showed you the shiny horse that we have now. Here we go, shiny horse. If I didn't, his name is Midnight. And if you ever played WoW, you will know why. It's the well, it's the first boss of Kara, the shiny old instance. I've added some lights in here. Also, I've added a light there and a light here, and this is the second big thing that has happened here, and that is that I've actually prepared this armoury. I've marked things up a bit more as well. Smeltery, barracks, Hall of Tidings, Hall of Feasts, Greetings Hall, and Kitchen and Portal. Yeah, but this is the armory, so whenever somebody is in need of stuff, they can only go here. They can just go here and grab whatever patchwork sort of armor they want. And this is what I've grabbed from here. Because I went ahead and dyed. These I've made separately, by the way. But I went ahead and dyed. Yeah, and it was terrible. Everything you could possibly want to start off with if you wake up naked and afraid and scared. And I think these lights, I mean, they're quite simple. But, I mean, come on, these new glass poles, they look awesome nowadays. They look absolutely awesome. So, we're gonna have to use those some more. Oh, I've added one in here as well. I'm not sure what to do in here for lights. And in here it's gonna have to be something grandiose, because this is gonna be like the feast hall. What? Am I not on Midnight? Who am I on? Midnight? Necro? Oh, this is Refi's horse. Refi the Lamas. You are just wandering around. You are. Can I not ride you? Oh yeah. Oh, we have this bug where Refi the Lama is probably on the horse. I'm gonna have to ask her now. Oh, who are ours? Oh, I can't spell. Hello. So there we go. That's enough of that. Now, these horses and other horses as well, they are going to need a stables. So that's what we're going to build here. And I thought we were going to at least start looking at it today before we finish this episode up. So that's what we're going to do. I have brought, if I can get out of here somehow, I brought a bunch of different types of wood, and yeah, I'm gonna, you know, do some experiments. I think we're gonna have cobble, actually, because I kind of like cobble sometimes. And I think this grey kind of wood would look great with that. But I also think that the spruce, oh, and I didn't change. The spruce will look great. And also I think maybe the planks will fit in nicely there. And then on the off chance that it actually works, I also brought some younger wood, although I don't like the necessarily the texture of jungle wood logs. I do really enjoy the planks. You know what, that kind of works together anyway. And how's that with the grey then? Yeah, and then some cobblestone on top of that. And I think we're rolling in it. This is a sort of palette. We need some green as well. But we can do leaves or something like that. Alright, so here we go. I can't really show you here, so let's just build out a bit. The basic stables module. So the idea, I'm sure you know this, but the idea is to have half slabs on the floor. Make it 3 wide so that everybody can get in and out without problems, right? But I have half slabs on the floor, and then have top half slabs 3 blocks up. And that creates in effect a 2 wide gap, although it's 1 block and a half block and a half block. And the fact that it's 1 block and a half block and a half block makes the horse pathfinding AI think that there is not a 2 wide gap, so it will not try and go out. However, if we want to ride out, it's no problem, and we won't take any damage riding in or out. So the idea here is to just basically make some 3x3 modules going over that way, and so we can have our horses here. Alright, we're just doing a little light check here. Seems like 8 is the lowest we can go to, so that's fine. Yeah, this is coming along nicely. I don't know about any other design. I mean, this looks... Well, you have to imagine, by the way, that there's dirt here, obviously. Or that there's some other type of block here. But yeah, this looks alright. I guess it needs a roof. I wanted to bring back the bricks here, because, you know, it ties in. And I like the fact that this pole, it just stands straight up without anything on the sides, and that is because there are stairs around it. And the stairs on this side gives a bit of texture. So I guess that's alright. I'm not quite sure, to be honest. Maybe this shouldn't be cobblestone, maybe that should be stone brick. Or, whoops, or maybe this should be stone bricks. To tie in with the stair out here on the road. I like the floor here. Actually, it's pretty much the same floor design that I think Exuma has on his in his stables on Hermitcraft 4. But anyway, I like it so much, so I have to use the same thing. And then I really think this is a great idea. Brown clay, back to front pumpkins, brings in a bit orange, and then just the fences to tie it off. And then it's the same one here. Yeah, so I need the ceiling. And I'm guessing we should do these. Or should it be a stone ceiling? Yeah, I don't actually know at the moment. But you know what, guys? If you know, if you have any suggestions of this, please tell me in the comments. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was a lot of fun to make it, especially with the rail tracks and that lot. And if you enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe and share the video and do all that stuff to help me out a little bit. And now you can see the inside of my head. That's disturbing. And I will see you guys next time. And have a good week, guys. Bye bye.